Now, we all know that nice guys finish last, but them finishing last doesn't necessarily mean that they don't get women. It doesn't mean that the women don't eventually pick them, because over time they actually do. But the sad part about it is that they never get her when she's at her peak years. They never get her when she's at her best years. And even when it comes to her picking him, she doesn't pick him based off attraction. Probably, maybe over time, attraction can happen, but it doesn't happen instantly when it comes to the nice guy, because she picks him based off the fact that she views him as a consolation prize at that point. And it's very, very sad to say that, because when it comes to the nice guy, the reason why women aren't really drawn to them is because they are deemed as boring. They are deemed as being predictable. They are deemed as being too nice. They are deemed as being Mr. Perfect. Now, to you, when you think of it from that manner, is that, isn't that how it's supposed to be? You start to question yourself, why wouldn't a woman want a perfect man? And it's not that they don't want a perfect man. The problem is how gents view attraction when it comes to pursuing a woman is different from how a woman views attraction when it comes to picking a man. Because I've said this many times, that women are very, very loyal to how you make them feel. Women are very, very loyal to their own emotions. And that's the difference between the nice guy and the so-called bad boy, or the so-called toxic man. That's the difference. They know that when he's at the center of her emotions, the mere fact that she is so loyal to her emotions, automatically she will even become loyal to him because of the emotional contrast, because he knows how to trigger emotions. When it comes to the so-called nice guy, everything that he does, it comes across as being overbearing, even though he doesn't know that, because he believes if he does things perfectly, it will be admired. Don't get me wrong, it comes across as sweet, but sweet does not trigger attraction. Sweet does not get her emotions going. What it really does, it breeds contempt. It breeds comfortability. And when it does that, in the long run, yes, she might settle with you, but she does not settle when she's at her best. Her best years go to the so-called